Assalamu alaikum. Monthly information digest of BMB Holding in the studio with Visola Rasulullah. During the month of February, in the Holding's activity, there was important event in international cooperation, new investment negotiations, innovations in production in the export direction. Let us look at the main initiatives implemented and the results achieved during the past months. In February, BMB Holding held a number of negotiations aimed at expanding international cooperation and entering new markets. These meetings served to expand export opportunities and strengthen investment partnerships.
Chairman of the Board of Founders of BMB Holding, Beksad Mamatkulov, met with the Ambassador of the United States to Uzbekistan, Jonathan Hennick. During the conversation, increasing the export of agro-industrial products, mechanisms for entering the U.S. market, and investment projects were discussed. Also, at the meeting with the Ambassador of Uzbekistan to China, Farhod Arziev, the development of supply chains to the Chinese market and joint investment initiatives were discussed. Within the framework of the visit of the Ambassador of France to Jiizhak region, modern agro-logistics opportunities were presented at BMB NRC Agro-Logistics and BMB Agro Plus Enterprise.
In February, the holding actively participated in international exhibitions and forums and established practical communication with new partners. In practical, at the Made in Uzbekistan National Exhibition held in Pakistan, products of BMB Zafaran in BMB Impex were presented. Within the framework of the event, B2B meetings were held with the foreign importers. The Uzbekistan-Syria Business Forum held in Tashkent was aimed at forming new trade direction and diversifying the export agriculture products. It became a platform for BMB Holding to establish direct contacts with new regional markets. The export of processed agriculture products, development of trade infrastructure, and mechanisms of long-term partnership were discussed by the holding.
Within the framework of the Agro Dialogue 2026 International Forum held in Bishkek, issues of regional agrarian cooperation were discussed, and a cooperation agreement was signed with the Ismail Company of Kyrgyzstan. This agreement is expected to serve for establishing a systematic exchange of processed products and increasing the volume of regional export. These international agreements require further improvement of production capacities and increasing the share of high-value-added products.
Work is continuing at the holding's enterprises to increase production efficiency and to raise the share of high-value-added products. In particular, BMB Opera Zafirano Enterprise extended the validity period of USDA International Certificate. This expanded the opportunity to export products in the premium segment.
At BMB Agro Plus Enterprise, during the season of deep carrot processing, new directions are being introduced in the production process. In particular, for the first time, ice cream was prepared using the freeze-drying method. The increase in BMB Impex product range on the Uzum marketplace contributes to the expansion of digital sales channels. These growth rates in production and sales directions require further strengthening of the corporate management system.
In February, special attention was also given to corporate governance and human resource development. On February 14, at the extended meeting of the Board of Founders of Holding, the results of 2025 were summarized, and strategic objectives for 2026 were set.
Additionally, training courses in strategic management were organized at the Academy of State Policy and Administration for senior employees, including female leaders. This training program was aimed at improving the efficiency of corporate governance, implementing modern management approaches in practice, and strengthening strategic thinking skills in the decision-making process. The BMB Za'faran brand has reached its 5th anniversary. On this occasion, the brand's activities in recent years and its achievements in international markets were specially highlighted. These results in the holding's activities were also reflected in the media.
The holding's activities were also actively covered by international and local media. Materials about the BMB holding management's working visit to European countries and investment negotiations were published in Frank Uz, Uzdevi and Bright Uzbekistan. An article on agro-industrial cooperation with Indonesia was published in the East Fruit publication. A special segment about the Za'faran Premium Hotel was broadcast on the Dunya bўlib TV channel. Additionally, an advertising project for BRB Bank was prepared by the BMB Media Center. February was the period for BMB Holding to expand international cooperation, develop innovative production, strengthen export potential, and enhance staff qualifications within the framework of the set strategic objectives. Work in these areas will continue consistently.